Bit. I haven't played Lock in a while. I sent all my loot boxes that I've been hoarding to this guy, so we've got 3 set already. We just need to do some battlegrounds to get our gloves, and we'll have 4 set. So let's start it off with this. Some of these. Some of these. Some of these. Doesn't feel like it's changed too much. Let me take a look at the leaderboards. Arena ladder, solo shuffle, Destro warlock, and see what the current talent situation is. Alright, so 3k rated luck, and his talents are Impish Instincts, Fellfisher, Soul Rip. Dimensional Rift, Burn to Ashes, Chaos Bringer. I mean, it's probably pretty similar. Another ward, Call Observer. I mean, these don't feel too bad. Let's just run with our existing talents for the moment. So, I'm just trying to remember how to do this. Immolate, immolate, immolate. Blap, blap. Open some rifts. Drop an infernal. Cast Chaos Bolts. Chaos Bolt. Woo, hitting 400Ks even without our 4 set. It's not too bad. Oh. And 100k baseline incinerates is pretty good, actually. 140?
It is not ready yet.
Chaos Bolt. Chaos Bolt. So where's my eradication? Fire, Soulfire, and Ammonium. Burst Entropy. Backdraft. Seems pretty reasonable. We got cash on this guy too. Very nice. Everything. Let's look at our transmog. Let's go for an old school one. Let me find the one I'm thinking of. This. Fellheart. This. It's not too bad. Let's go with none. And then where's my staff for this? Let's run with Staff of Tarok. Alright, we're looking good.
Beware of Yeti.
Reasonably geared here. What is this bonus? Is there still Ritual of Ruin? Yes. Let's have our Infernal on a long cooldown. Oh, wow. So if I run that, you get a minute cooldown something. We're gonna run 2-minute Infernal, but make our Ritual cast consume.
It is not ready yet.
Or generate another Infernal.
That item is still recharging.
I see. So it'd be a 3-minute cooldown. Apply changes. Be nice to be able to go full into Master Ritualist. So set up like this is a 3-minute cooldown for Infernal. Do we get the buff? Crucially, we need to know if we're going to get the buff from Master Ritualist. So let's spend a bunch of soul shards real quick and then go into this battleground. Come on, get our ritual.
It is not ready yet.
God damn. Like soul shard generation might have taken a hit. Can I get a ritual? Holy shit. I guess we're skipping this. Fine. Oh no, it's Winter Grasp. Fuck. Hopefully we're on defense. No, we're on offense. That's the worst. Shit.
Be seeing you.
You need something? See you around.
Well, at least we get a free 250 conquest from this. Just for kills. Alright. Let's see how we can do with Destro without, like, most of our gear. Have a lot of life. I think fully geared we should be... Fully geared we should be at like 2 million though. Oh man, I already got one. There's two. Hell yeah.
That item is still recharging.
Some roasts on this guy.
It is not ready yet.
Throw out bolts. That feels pretty good.
Too far away. I am out of range. That item is still recharging.
Let's go ahead and bubble and back up. I didn't Hellstone. That sucks. I didn't go to Hellstone though. I forgot that that's a thing I do here. Did we get our quest done? No. How is that possible? I feel like I saw people die. Our damage was okay. Are you okay, dude? Hey, Teddy? You alright? Tummy hurt? He's had stomach issues the past couple days. Yesterday we had a yesterday he threw up once and had a diarrhea blowout. Alright, let's kill some of these siege, I guess.
I am out of range. Not ready yet. Cannot use that.
I should have made a Hellstone, I guess. This team is ass.
I must get closer.
Come down. Follow me. Bye. great. They took our point. That's good. That's what I wanted to happen. I even build a demo yet?
Good day to you.
Nope.
Very well then.
If I kill these NPCs, will that give me quest progression, I wonder? Catapult's not going to help us at this point. We need demos. Okay, these count, huh? Alright. New quest. Killing the NPCs.
Too far away.
We'll kill these demos too.
I do not have a target. I need to target something first. That item is slowly trying.
You're dead.
I must get closer.
Six of our six vehicles are Katas though, which is not good. Ten. I can probably build a demo now. Probably.
Can I help you?
Nope. Shit.
I cannot use that item. I am not alone.
Not good. We need to loop, I guess. So we need to be pushing like over here, but they're just over here with Katas, which isn't doing anything. It's a pretty big fail, basically. Where can I go? Alright, so not this way. We can go south. Good news is, only 10 minutes left. Why would you, like, I understand leaving as soon as it becomes obvious we were gonna lose, which was, like, after the first fight, basically. I don't understand staying in it for 10 more minutes and then leaving. Doesn't really make any sense. Alright, so they take Broken Temple. We're gonna go back this way. We need one more NPC slain in 10 minutes. We should be able to do that. Why are they building Katas? Katas are worthless. Might be able to slay somebody here. What do we got? We got a fucking hunter here.
Too far away. That item is still recharging.
Dead. Where's my gate? Okay. It's a fucking macro, so that doesn't work super well.
Far away. It is not ready yet.
So that should complete our quest. Right? What the fuck? I've been slaying Horde members this whole time, yo. Hey, that was 3 people. What, they don't count as members of the Horde or something? What the fuck? Alright, go this way. There's one. There we go. Easy 250 conquest. So at least we get something out of this. Fuck you. The fuck are you?
That item is still recharging.
Wait, 325? So what is our currency? $325. I suppose that makes sense. At least we got the quest done. So it's kind of whatever. I really don't like large-scale battlegrounds like this. What we got here? One pushing. Let's go ahead and set up, I guess. Got trouble coming. Shift 9.
I am out of range.
We are at our graveyard now, so we probably will mop this up. I don't have a binding for the button that this is on currently on my mouse, so I have to fix that for me to really play this. Go up here and try to do some work. Let's see. You want to be over here off to the side a bit.
Too far away.
Suppose I should have had Helston there. It has been a while since I did this.
I am out of range. It is not ready yet.
That's his invulnerability. Yes. Dots up.
I cannot use it.
Healers, hello. So we don't have any healers? No, we had one. We have one. I mean, we have more than one, but the others are completely useless. Alright, I gotta figure out how to kill people here again. That's their strongest healer right there that just went down. is gonna die. Great. I mean, honestly, we got 325 conquests from the kill X number of people quest, and we have the Epic Battleground Honor quest, so it's not the end of the world. It's just Wintergrass is the worst one to get in like a bad game, because you know you're gonna lose from like the first 2 minutes of the game. And then you just sit there for 30 minutes while it plays out. Okay, so we got Epic queued, we got regular queued, and we got Blitz queued. That sounds right. Proving in War. Well, it got a third of our Proving in War done, so that's good. We just need gloves, and we can get our 4 set, which should be a big boost. And then I guess the next thing we'll pick up is the weapon.
That item
Okay,
is still
that is coded to
recharging.
use that. Alright, cool. Cool. Comfort group. Alright, let's take a look while we're waiting at this talent build. Roaring Blaze, yes. Explosive Potential, yes. Chaos Bringer. Burn to Ashes. Regular Battleground should be a little bit more fun. Where is Chaos Bringer? Oh, right here. Okay. Got it. Dimensional Rift, Burn to Ashes, Chaos Bringer, Ritual Ruin, Summon Infernal, Grimoire Sacrifice. Using Grimoire Sac? Really? Rank 2, rank 2, rank 2, rank 2. Lots of rank 2s. Havoc, Mayhem. Now let's take Mayhem for Battlegrounds. Let's put down some cookies for everybody. Actually remember to do it this time. Soulstone ourselves. We got 2 healers. Go. Alright, we'll go ahead and set up a port here. Gas bolts.
I cannot use that item. It is not
Gas
ready yet.
bolts.
I am out of range.
Gas bolts. Gas bolts.
I require a target.
Alright, so far so good. I can't gate properly.
I must get closer. That item is still recharging.
Bolt. 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 That felt pretty good.
I cannot use that item. I am out of range.
Okay. We're slow. So move up a bit. It's like riding a bicycle.
It is not ready yet. I need to target something first.
Let's go over here.
Too far away. I must get closer. I am out of range.
This guy.
That item is still
This
recharging.
warlock. This rogue. Get him laid up.
I do not have a target.
Good. How's our damage? Not the best, not the worst. We're not geared. Enchanted.
Too far away. I am out of range.
He's gonna get that.
I cannot use that item. That item is still recharging. I cannot use it. I require a target.
Alright. Dead. Yeah, it still feels pretty good. Let's go over here, kill the rest of these guys. Kill the warlock. They're all dead. Check over here. Make sure we're good.
I need to target something first.
I did dot him before he went in, but if he cloaked, he's fine.
I require a target. It is not ready yet.
Bolt. Bolt. Incinerate. Pretty authoritative win this time.
That item is still recharging. Too far away. It is not ready yet. I cannot use that item. I
Oh,
do
yeah.
not have a target.
Oh yeah. Feels good. I do enjoy some Destro lock gameplay.
That item is still recharging. I must get closer. It is not ready yet.
No, they got one. Fuck.
I am out of range. I cannot use that item. Too far away. It is not ready yet.
I'll take it. Not top damage, but I mean, we went 8-0. Never feels bad. Alright, so what are we queued for now? Blitz and Epic, which are the two that we need, so that's fine. How's our currency looking? Bag. No. Character. Currency. 416. We need 700 for gloves, and that completes our 4 set. So that's just a straight up 7% more Chaos Bolt damage all on top. No, 12%. Assuming Soul Surge's chance to grant Chaos Maelstrom, increasing your crit chance by 15%. Yeah, that's kind of useless.
Great to meet you. Safe travels.
That item is still recharging. I cannot use that item.
I wanted to see if our ritual. So I do this, I get stacks of this. That's what we're looking for. So we want to see if the ritual triggers that. Because if that is true, then it's probably better to do it the way we have it. If it's not, then probably reducing the cooldown of Infernal.
It is not ready yet.
Okay, we do not. So crashing chaos or the Infernal on the ritual is probably not as good.
Still recharging.
Okay, so with that being the case, pull our pad back.
Let's get this party started.
Okay, our mouse up, mouse down stuff's still bound correctly. So, no. Undo that. Get rid of this. Just faster infernal cooldown. Oh, and I haven't been using Observer. Shit. Where is Observer? I don't have a bind for it yet, so let's just use something else for the moment. We'll use... Oh, wait, can you still do this? So if I do this...
I cannot use that item.
Yeah, you still can.
It is not ready yet.
Really good at getting him laid out on a lot of targets.
Still recharging.
Hiccups. Got the dang hiccups. Frick. We could also, I mean, Master Ritualist is also good. Let's see what else we've got here. Fellfisher, Instinct, Soul Rep. So bro's using Soul Rep. Interesting. Alright, man, I really wish the UI for displaying talents on the armory was better. Alright. Gas bolt, conflagrate, reverse entropy, backdraft, regular havoc, which makes sense for like for solo shuffles. It definitely makes sense to take regular havoc, but we're doing battlegrounds right now. Roaring blaze, explosive potential, pandemonium, shadow burn, backlash, conflagration, flashpoint, scalding flames. So he's taking scalding flames now. Yep. So what is he swapping out? Ashen remains. Crashing chaos. Yeah, he doesn't have crashing chaos at all. Ritual of Ruin, yes. Dimensional Rift, yes. Grimsack. Alright, so Grimoire Sack. Drop some cookies. Does have Summon Infernal. He does have Ritual Ruin. Chaos Bringer. Burn to Ashes. Dimensional Rift. So he's running it. The top guy's running it like this. Which is a little surprising that he doesn't have Crashing Chaos. But I mean, 25% more immolate damage is huge. We'll run it, see how it goes. Nice thing about being a lock as opposed to a monk is that like nobody expects you to pick up the flag ever. So you can just herp derp and shoot people with chaos bolts. Yep.
I must get closer. It is not ready.
Oh, you made a
I
mistake.
cannot use that item.
You have made a mistake. EFC.
That item is still recharging. It is not ready yet.
Yeah, it's full.
I am out of range.
Get to him.
I must get closer.
Right. Slow him. Are you kidding me?
I cannot use that item.
Alright, we return.
It is not ready yet. That item is still recharging.
Chaos Bolt, Death Coil combo.
I require a target. Too far away. cannot use that item yet.
Granted this guy from back here.
I need to target something first.
Dead. Where's Skyline? There he is over there.
I am out of range.
There's some exhaustion.
That
Portal.
item is still
Bolt.
recharging.
Bolt. There's some exhaustion. There's some exhaustion. Hear this guy.
It is not ready yet.
Okay, we get locked. Exhaustion. There's some exhaustion. Fear the healer. Yep. Fear this guy. Heal. Kill him. Die. At least we took one down with us. You also can't catch up to people, ever, as Destro. You're a fucking mobile turret. A slow-moving siege weapon. Alright, where's the EFC? Going over here. It's like our rogues on him. Cap. Nice. Let's go ahead and set up a gate for this guy.
I do not have a target.
Did he just leave?
Item is still recharging. I cannot use that item. I need to target something first.
Alright, this guy's better to fucking hold it than the other guy was anyway. They return. Very nice. This might, a win here might actually be enough to buy our 4 set. Demon Hunter, that sucks. Alright, bro. See, you made a mistake.
That item is still recharging. It is not ready. I cannot use that item.
Chaos Bolt, Fear, Chaos Bolt, Fear, Chaos Bolt. Dead.
I do
Nice.
not have a target.
Nice to see that still works.
That item is still recharging. I require a target. It is not ready yet. I cannot use that item.
Okay, got one off.
It is
Chaos
Far
Bolt.
away. That item is still recharging. I cannot use that item yet.
Alright, let's go kill this EFC. That's our guy. This is their guy. What cooldowns we got? Hang on. I might be able to do this. Nope, can't do it. Teddy, you gotta chill, bro. Rooted. Get out of this. He's gonna die here.
It's not ready yet. That item is still recharging.
Dead. Go get it, dude. I'm a warlock. I don't carry flags. Born on the cob. He's gonna die. He's not geared. This guy's... Our guy might also die. But I don't think this guy makes it across the battleground. Let's snag this Zerking. Pump this full here.
I must get closer.
Oh, you're dead.
I'm out of range.
Bro, how do you die like that? You kidding me? I mean, we win anyway.
Too far away. I must get closer. I cannot use that item.
Well, well. Portals. 17 and 1. Okay. It is a 1400. Still, 17 and 1 is pretty good. Alright, let's turn quest in, pick up another blitz, Q.
Make this quick. Till we meet
That.
again. Good
That.
luck out there.
This.
Need it.
Now, did we get enough? If we got enough, we'll drop Qs. We did. So we might be... Well, we'll leave it in Q. We need gloves. Haste first. Okay, equip. Trash these. And let's go get our 4 set. Where's my dragon? There it is. think we got time here. Go, 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 go. Gloves, transform. Nice, they're haste gloves too. And now we have our 4 set. Hell yeah. Fuck, it's Winter Grasp again. God damn it. God damn it. Winter Grasp on Assault. That is just the worst. Why is my luck so shitty? We only have one healer? Oh my god, it's another fail, dude. Maybe we just call it here. We're just gonna get brutalized because we only have one healer. How are my 6% more critical damage? Why is the Warlock class bonuses so shit? Like, it's really god-awful. A chance to get 7% more crit and 6% more crit damage. That's it. That's like probably one of the worst ones I've seen. You have made a mistake because you're gonna die.
That item is still recharging. I need to target something first.
Kill him, sure. Like, I have no faith in our fight up here, so why not?
It is not ready yet. I am out of range.
Oh, yes.
I must
nice.
get closer. Too far away.
Back out of here. Heal ourselves a bit. We actually have the buff, so we might be okay, actually. Uh,
Too far away.
Pretty please.
I am out of range. Too far away. I am out of range.
If we just had heals, we would be fine. Lame. Guess we have some siege coming up here, so let's go fucking try to support that, I guess. Range CPS favored in art in like large scale 40v40s? Yeah, absolutely. Winter Grasp is the worst. We're not even getting a good bonus from this. Fuck, man. Just a waste of time. Got BT.
I do not have a target. I require a target.
Push up and see if we can get a line here. Actually, let's pull this together. Killed him. We just stay off center here.
Too far away. I must get closer. I am out of range. That item is still recharging. I cannot use that
Mistake.
item. It is not ready. I cannot use that item. I must get closer. It is not ready yet. I do not have a target. That item is still
Siege here.
target something first. Too far away. I cannot use that item.
Hold up here. Maybe we can bounce off this tree, not take a ton of damage. Alright, we're pushing Sunken Ring.
I must get closer.
This guy. This is the guy that killed me earlier. Just fucking bubble.
I cannot use that.
And we missed the res. Wonderful. I mean, they haven't broke. Excuse me. They haven't broken the towers, so we have a shot. Alright, let's get back to it. Got our Inferno back up. How many heals do we have now? We've got one. No, two. Two healers for 40 people. Seems fair. Timing, good timing on that one.
Too far away.
Kill the hunters. We're hunting the hunters. Let's use our ratio here. I'm gonna actually back up and summon Elston. He's dead. Hunters.
I cannot
Okay,
use
we're gonna die. He's heal. Nope, dead. If I I could hop on one of these demos, actually. We can do a lot of work that way. Away from me! A little closer to the front lines here. Alright, backing up. Hop on this demo again. Hop off, he's not close enough.
I'm out of range. That pushing
Too far in was mortality. Hit this hunter. Hit this hunter. And this warlock here.
far away.
Go slow, you go slow. You go slow, you go slow, you go slow.
That item is fully recharging.
Oh.
Not ready yet.
Time.
I must get closer.
Where'd I get? Oh, wall. Oh well. Oh well. This one is closer than the last one. It's still a loss, but it is closer than the last one. I'm gonna go kill this guy.
He's not ready yet. That item is still recharging. It is not ready yet. I need to target something first. That item is still recharging. I cannot use that item yet.
If we sort by deaths, it'll be our team entirely on top. Well, maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not. What about kills? What about damage? Good God, this guy's healing is bananas. 300 million? How did we lose?
Not ready yet.
Siege, my man, you gotta move, tank.
I cannot use that item. I am out of range. Too far away. That item is still recharging. It is not ready yet. I cannot use that item.
What are you gonna do, right? Alright, so we got our gloves. That at least completes our 4-set. See if I can get a blitz queue. We could conceivably do a solo shuffle. I am a little bit worried about my hidden MMR because I don't know what I'm doing right now. And the last time I played Lock, I was at like 2300.
That item is still recharging.
What are these gloves? They look like Hulk hands. We're at close to 40% verse. 37% haste. Let's see. Yeah, so this is all got to be changed. Because if you're not running a pet, why does he still have... Well, Grimoire... Oh, okay. Well, Grimoire Sack is active. Your stam's increased 5%. Okay, that makes sense. Soul Conduit, Inquisitor's Gaze, Soul Burn, Dark Fury. Yeah, so he takes Soul Conduit instead of this. And Dark Fury. Does he have Demonic Resilience? No. Sangreal Technique, yep. Fell Synergy, maybe? Ichor of Devils. I've got that. Strength of Will, Shadow Fury. Wrathful Minion. Damage done by primary Grimoire sacrificed by 10%. Yeah, we've got that. Resolute Barrier? No. Soccer Thor's. God, we have that. Amplify Curse for sure. I think he's doing a little better. He at least hasn't had any accidents in the house. More synergy, Soul Conduit, Soul Burn. Yeah. Yeah, I feel a little better. The cold is slowly going away. Most of the symptoms are gone now, except for the cough and the snot. Just like constant, copious amounts of congestion. The headache is the main thing that makes me feel like shit. Oh yeah, nice. Yep, that's how it goes, especially if you haven't played it before. Oh, I used a controller when I played it. Like I plug an Xbox controller in. So I never played it with mouse and keyboard. I always played like Elden Ring and all the Souls games with the actual like controller.
It is not ready yet. That item is still recharging. I cannot use that item.
It's really cool. It's like it does a really good job of like rewarding exploration. I don't know how to put it, but it's like the world feels so dangerous that like just making a little bit of progress feels really good, and like finding a new spot feels really good. Weapons and stuff, like the whole way the weapon system works is nice. Like I really like the stamina based combat, like resource management. It's like slow, it's like slower paced than like a lot of arcade games, but still has like a good amount of skill to it. The various different weapons. Silver Knight. Yeah, like the mini boss. It's just like you get the muscle memory basically, and then you'll beat it. Yeah, I know what you mean. Oh boy, we're down a person. And it's a healer. That's not good. Yeah, it's like they all kind of blend together in my head, so I don't remember. Like, I'll always remember Dark Souls 1. Dark Souls 3 and Elden Ring kind of blend together a bit for me. I think Dark Souls 3, you fight the like goop demon at the start, like that's the first fight. And then there's like the katana guy on the left-hand side of the main area.
Too far away. I cannot use that.
Let's go right here.
I cannot use that. I cannot use that item.
Oops.
That item is still recharging.
Get dots up on everybody.
It is not ready.
Bolts,
I cannot
bolts,
use that.
bolts. Dots. Hit this demon hunter that attacked me at the start.
I cannot use that.
I'm gonna proc a AoE. Go.
I cannot use that.
I don't know where our other healer is. Like, it did the most damage, but nobody died because they have two healers to our one in the fight. So let's do this. Create a portal. Sacrifice our demon. Wait, are you talking about Dark Souls 1 or Dark Souls 3? Yeah, that's happened to lots of people because like lots of people make a left instead of a right in that first area and end up in the catacombs, which is way harder. They just kind of let the difficulty be kind of the guide, like, oh, this is too hard, I need to go the other direction. They don't tell you where to go, which I like personally. Yeah, Dark Souls 1 is the shit. Like, really, really great game. Okay, guys, this is not great.
I am out of range. I cannot use that. I cannot use that. It is not ready yet.
No trinket. Can I get a slow
I
on this
must get
priest?
closer.
Yep, skeletons will do that. They're gonna cap.
I cannot use that.
Off again. Hear this guy. Die. Not looking good in this one. Yeah, so like Dark Souls is kind of like that. Have you been to? I'm just trying to get a gauge on where you're at in the game. Have you been to Blighttown yet? Yeah, there's no like invisible walls protecting you from ledges in Dark Souls.
I cannot use that. I cannot use that. That item is still recharging. It is not ready yet. That item is still recharging. I cannot use that.
There's my team. Hello, team. Where are you guys?
I cannot use that. I am out of range.
Yep,
Must get closer.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
It is not ready yet. I cannot use that. That item is still recharging.
support here. I mean, we're pumping. But, like, we have no presence from the rest of our team.
I cannot use that.
There's big damage on the priest.
I cannot use that. I cannot use that.
Now we're down another person. Yeah, this is my warlock. I just started gearing him up today. I had him at level 70 from like earlier in the season, but I didn't have like any of the gear. But I got
That item is still recharging. Too far away.
force that because I had a bunch of gear banked up on the monk, so I just passed it to this guy.
I am out of range. I cannot use that. It is not ready yet.
Capped. So there's specific items you can buy in PvP in retail. So you can buy, basically you can spend 2,500 honor to buy a token that redeems for 1,500 honor, but it can be passed to any of the characters on your account. And then, so I've got that, and that's what gets me the green PvP gear, like this. And there's another item you can buy from the Conquest vendor, which is what you get. Conquest is the currency you get for rated player versus player content. And it's 375 a piece. And what that does is it gives you a loot box basically that drops a random piece of gear.
Too far away. I cannot use that.
And that random piece of gear can drop... Yes. The random piece of gear can drop any of the pieces for any slot, but it can also drop like duplicates and shit like that.
Must get closer.
Fuck off. I'm trying to kill this guy.
I cannot use that.
So I had been like, after you're fully geared up, like my monk is fully geared, right? And I haven't had a use for conquest for a while, so I've just been buying those loot boxes. So I had like 8 of them, and they give the like epic level PvP loot, like the good stuff. And so I sent those 8 boxes along with enough for this character to max out honor to this guy. So I opened them all over here, and then you get some tokens that let you trade them out for tier set. So that's how I was able to get, like, even though I just started getting this guy geared up, I already have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 epic pieces. Because I was able to get that many like non-duplicates from the bind on account stuff. That was a sad game. Do the most damage by far. That sucks. I was actually a pretty bad student growing up, at least in high school. I didn't really I didn't really start taking like learning seriously until probably my second year in college. So like high school, but I was pretty smart, so I was like B's and C's like through high school from no effort in like not doing lots of assignments and stuff like that, but I would usually like pass tests and stuff. And then first year of college I was partying, not really doing much and I like almost flunked out. And then I kind of started taking it seriously, and I started making like all A's basically from that point on. But it was also a big part of it was me studying something that I was actually interested in. So in my time, I don't know what it is now, but like an A would be like 90 plus, a B would be like 80 plus, a C would be like 70 plus, etc. Roughly. I mean, it wasn't always like that. There were ranges, but that's like the rough range that you would be looking at. So in high school, I was like a B and a C student that did no work. In my first year of college, I was like a D student that did no work. And then in my last 3 years of college, I was like a straight A student that did lots of work. Jesus. That's a pretty big range. Like a 75 would have been a like a mid D. And now, like, learning is one of my favorite things to do. I do it for fun. I teach myself complicated shit for fun. Yeah, it's probably. I mean, I'm pretty sure I'm like on the ADHD spectrum as well. So like, if I'm not interested in something, I just like tune it out, kind of. To be fair, also in my first year of college, so I started out as a graphic design major, which was all art classes to start, and like I have some affinity for art, so I didn't hate like or I wasn't not interested in it, but at least where I was going, it's like with computer science, you could you could reduce your workload by being smarter. Like you could work smarter, not harder, right? So if you had something that you were trying to get done, um, if you were clever enough, it might not take you that long to do it. With art, it was there's no shortcuts because it would be like here make a 32 inch by 32 inch pencil drawing. It's like okay, that's going to take 18 hours at least, and there's no way to speed that up any because it's like literally it takes that long and no amount of working like smarter is going to make that any faster. So the workload for being an art major was actually really high. um like the out of class workload, like I spent way more time, or I needed to spend, if I was going to get good grades, I would have needed to spend way more time outside of class doing stuff than I did when I was doing CS. Um, the coolest thing about it though is that at least where I was going, the art building understood that, and so they would leave the main art building open 24 hours, like 24/7. So, and a bunch of artists are all degenerate like night owls. So you could go in the art building at like 3 a.m. and go like work on a painting or something in a class, and there would be like a lot of your classmates would be there at 3 a.m. So like people would order pizza and do shit like that, and that was a lot of fun. I have fond memories of like going into like large college campus buildings at like 2 and 3 in the morning and working till sunrise. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. Obviously, I almost burned out on the amount of work that I was trying to take under, and like ended up switching to CS, which I also like. But CS, like I said, CS was a thing where if yeah, exactly. And it was like that. Like there would be people that would show up just like you're saying, like because it's fun. But yeah, CS is like if you're clever, you can get away with more and you can do like you can get your work done in the shorter span of time. Like instead of here's your assignment, it might take somebody who's not good at it 18 hours, but it might take somebody who's good at it like 2 or 3 hours. And whereas with art, it was like, oh, do this big painting, do a sculpture. It's like, okay, that's going to take a long ass time. It doesn't matter how good at it you are. Because it's just like there's a lot of work involved in it, like manual, you have to do things. Maybe I'll watch some X-Files. Need something for the background. Search X-Files. There it is. What? Okay. It was like, it's not on streaming. Bullshit. I saw it just the other day. Okay. No, I actually don't have kids, nor do I want kids. Yeah, nobody, me and my wife are not having children, which makes life in general a lot easier. I will say that much. But I'm like a child myself, my man. Like, I'm too irresponsible to be responsible for other people. I'm not comfy taking on that task.
That item is still recharging.
Yeah. I don't know. Dogs are easy though. Like for the most part, like you have to do some stuff, but it's not like the level of responsibility is much lower. Let's put it that way. And this is not like about you or anything like that. It's just like in general, the level of responsibility. Because like even it's not so much about like the effort involved. It's about like the stakes involved.
That item is still recharging.
The stakes involved in taking care of a child are much higher than the stakes involved in taking care of a dog. And the expense. So we got dogs
It is not ready yet.
because it's relatively low effort. We actually got 2 dogs and a cat. Pets. Yeah, I mean, eventually you'll get out on your own. You'll be able to have whatever pet you want, right?
That item is still recharging.
It's like, unfortunately, like, just, I don't know, me personally. My wife had a snake when we were dating, but it's long gone, long passed away. Snakes are like cool, but they're not like there's a difference between the bond you form with a dog or a cat and a snake. And honestly, there's a little bit of a difference between a dog and a cat, but like it's the level of intelligence and also that level of like willingness to cooperate or like learn. Snakes are like cool, but they're not like oh, this snake has. Yeah, I actually really like some of the like big lizards, the cool lizards. It's like there's something about having a dog or a cat where it's like they're always with you, they're super loyal, they are smart enough to where like they kind of get it. And they all have their own personalities too. It's like dogs definitely have a level of intelligence that's like you can feel it. You can feel there's a difference between them and like a reptile or a bird or something like that.
I cannot use that.
The level of like emotional intelligence. Mainly probably something that's just basically been bred into them by us over generations, but it's definitely there. Like the way it got there is kind of immaterial, like you can tell.
That item is still recharging.
How long is this queue? Oh my god. This is why, like, I swear to God, if WoW could get their queue times to like a minute for the games, for all modes, this game would be so much better. Because you have to wait so fucking long to just play for a little bit, and you might get in a game and just get rickrolled because you have a bunch of goobers on your team. We're at like, so the 4 set's the main thing. Getting the 4 set puts us at like, yeah, yeah. I mean, everybody is when they're learning, pretty much. Like, the problem with a game like WoW that's so old is that, especially like if you're just doing player versus like content, like player PvE, it's not too bad. But if you're doing PvP, everybody that plays this game has been playing this game for like 20 years. Oh, which one? Here, I'll go find it. So like all the people who are at like a reasonable level in PvP are basically like godlike to somebody who's a new player that's never played WoW before. So they've been playing it so long that it's like muscle memory. And there's a lot of people like that. This thing, yeah, he's pretty cool. I don't think I got that one. Let's see. Yeah, that one might actually be like a... That might even be like a cash shop item. I'm not sure. Flourishing Whimsy Drake. We can find out. Flourishing Whimsy Drake. Tell me it's not paid for. No, 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 it's not. It's from the Emerald Dream. It's a raid mount. Nice. It's not even a paid mount. That's great. This one's my favorite. But like some of these are more thematic for a warlock. Like this is pretty good for a warlock to ride into battle. Yeah, that's one thing that Blizzard does really well. Like they do art direction really well. Like a lot of this stuff is really low poly. Like look at the amount of polys in this, right? If we get close to it, Like this is super low poly, but their art direction on like the materials they're putting on this is really good. And actually their topology is really good. Like the topology of their meshes here are also really good because it's like they didn't just do a flat wall with like a, even though they have low polys, they didn't just do a flat wall with like a texture on it. They went to the effort to go down the wall and then make a little jutted out portion, right? And then through the effort to make textures that make it look good, like it's high poly, even though it's not. So like I got a lot of respect for what their art team does. It's quite good. And WoW has always been a good game. It's just like WoW has a lot of flaws because and it's been around a really long time. Yeah, but like it's also like some degree of talent too, because like you got to think to do this stuff. Yeah, I know what you mean. It's hard to find something like that. It's hard to find something that somebody wants to pay you for, and also that's like you're passionate about. So if you do, you should keep it for sure because that's really lucky. Like I'm willing to sell out to make the money that I need to support my day life. You know, I'll work a job that I don't necessarily love as long as I don't hate it. Let's see. Do I want to do a solo? I'm worried about going into solo on the lock right now. Yes, it does depend on the people you're around as well. Because I think this character was like 2300 the last time I played him, which means that my like initial starting MMR is probably going to be pretty high, and I don't know what the fuck I'm doing because I haven't played this in a while. I know it. Some of it is like riding a bike though, because like a lot of the buttons are the same as the last time I played it, and I was pretty good at it. But I finally got a cue here. Hopefully, they usually fail a couple times before they pop. So Destro lock, like monk, the monk that I was playing is a really highly mobile, kind of glass cannon melee class. So it has a lot of mobility. It has a lot of like interference, and it it doesn't have like a crazy high survivability, but it does a ton of damage. And Warlock, at least Destro Warlock, is like a siege weapon. You do the most damage, but you have to cast it all. You're not very mobile at all. You're like, and it's just like, in general, a little clunky to deliver it.
I cannot carry more.
All right, what MMR are we at? 1400 should be a clown show. Yeah, it's fun. It's like you're a range class with the highest burst damage spell in the game. It's just a slow spell that requires some setup. You got a lot of instant cast abilities. You're pretty tanky. can set up burst kills on people. Like, you'll just wipe people out from like 2/3 health sometimes. I wonder if I got my shaman geared up, if it would be like, because I had a shaman last season. There was like a gimmick build where you stack all critical strike and you set up like a basically global somebody. Like, you kill them in between their ability use. So they use one thing and then they just die. And then they don't get a chance to use the next thing.
I cannot carry more.
So, like, basically killing somebody less than 1.5 seconds. And it was fun to play, but everybody's health scaled up with the last patch. And it went from being able to one-shot somebody to being able to, like, half-life somebody. Yeah, they run, like, PvP seasons and they run PvE seasons. So, like, if you're familiar with, like, MMOs, a season would be like a raid tier. So, like, they release a specific raid tier. I'll grab this. I can grab this. That's fine. I'm ranged here, so... Oh, I didn't have... Okay, hang on. I didn't have a health stack.
I must get closer.
He's dead.
I do not have
Okay,
a target.
got him. Alright, so we want to just stay back here.
Too far away.
Start terrorizing people.
I cannot use that.
Chaos Bolt. Oh, you're dead.
It is not ready yet.
You're dead. Alright, now we're closing in.
That item is still recharging. I need to target something first.
Alright.
I cannot use that item. That item is still recharging.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We're good shape now. No, see, you've made a mistake. You came in the center and you shouldn't have done that.
I am out of range. Too far away.
I'm gonna reflect this shit.
I cannot use that. I am out of range.
Oh yeah. But now we're like, so the longer you hold these orbs, the more damage you take and the more damage you deal. And I'm at a point where I'm like almost one-shotting people because I've been holding this so long.
I cannot use that item. It is not ready yet. I cannot use that.
No, oh, fuck. I wasted it.
I cannot use that.
Okay.
Too far away.
Come on. Show your face.
I must get closer.
We bail.
That item is still recharging.
Goodbye.
I am out of range.
ridiculous game. Kill him with reflect.
Too far away.
Blow this guy.
I cannot use that.
This is.
I must get closer. That item is still
So unlike Monk, which is melee, Locke is actually really great holding the orb. Okay, I finally died. So yeah, I had like hundreds of % more damage taken or more damage done as well. So like you get easier to kill and you get more damage the longer you hold the orb. And I had it since the beginning of the game. If I can get another one, I will. It's right over here.
I do not have a target. I cannot use that.
That guy. Okay, getting heals. Nice. Our heals have been really good this game too, which makes a huge difference. Like if your heals are bad, it makes everything hard to. It makes everything hard to work.
It is not ready yet. I cannot use that item.
God, I love Chaos Bolt. Such a great spell. Works for me. Yeah, because we held the orb for a ridiculous amount of time. So it's really hard to hold the orb when you're on a melee class, and when you're on something like Destro Locker or Mark's Hunter, it's really fun because you just get the damage. You can stay as far away as possible. Yeah. Yeah, it does kind of work like that. Especially in that particular map when you're getting the increased damage taken from the orb. It's because of the healers that's happening, by the way. Like, I had good healers in that round. So, like, they were using cooldowns properly and things like that to save people. If you don't have good healers, the first time your health spikes down like that, you'll probably just die. Trying to figure out if I have the right talents. I usually play it off and on. Like, I'll play it for a while. I'll max a couple of classes, and then I'll get kind of bored and burn out on it because I've played it so much before in the past. But then, like, I'll go a few months, and I'll be like, oh, I kind of feel like I want to play some WoW PvP. And then I'll go load it back up, play it for a few months, and I kind of just repeat that cycle, if I'm being completely honest. That's pretty good. Get 20. Yeah, that's not a bad idea, too. Knowing what you can handle, what you can't. Impish instincts. So, like, you run different talents for the. Just don't get caught. If you want help, okay, so I'll give you a tip that I used in college. I don't know if it's still around. There was a. That's pretty smart, actually. There was a program called Q Card, something like that. But it's basically like a flashcard program, and I'm really bad at memorizing shit. But sometimes you have to, and I used that when I had to memorize shit. It works pretty good. So it uses a variable rate reinforcement learning, which is where you make a bunch of flashcards for something that you need to remember, right? And you go through them, and you have to self-report. So like every time you answer one, you press on the card whether you got it right or not. And then internally is keeping track of your hit rate on various cards, right? And the ones that you miss more, you will see more, and the ones that you get right to a certain percentile, it will start showing them less and less to you till they just stop getting showed altogether. And if you do that, you can memorize. Like I remember I used this to pass like a college level biology course where you had to memorize a bunch of various like scientific names of things and stuff like that. And I wouldn't remember them now, but for the like few days after I did that, is like I remembered all of them. I did pretty good. So when I had to remember stuff, I absolutely had to do it. I would do that. And it's like it's a little bit of work, but it's if you're gonna choose between studying for it like just regular like looking at it and trying to be like telling yourself to remember it while you read it and shit like that, just take that one session to build a deck of cards, a deck of flashcards, and then you just drill them a couple times. It doesn't take too long after that to run through them. You go as fast as you can, just like click, answer it. Did I get it right or wrong? When you show the answer, record it. It goes back in the pile. You just keep doing that. Yep, something like that. It would be quite good for. And you just it'll. It's like this is if you really need to remember it. Like if it's something that you're just gonna kind of try to fudge your way past because you don't really care about it, that's one thing. But like if it's something you got to remember, something serious, then that Q cards program. I'll see. Hang on, I can Google it and see if it still exists. Q cards. Uh, it used to be free. Yep. Q card. That's it. It's just download Q card for Windows, and I found it on uh, CNET, but you probably find it, and you just make the cards and have it drill you a couple times. And like the cool thing about that is you will know like what percentile you're at when you're doing the drilling, right? Like you do that for a while, it'll tell you like what percentile you're hitting. You go into your test. Yeah, what I ended up having to use it for, it was like we had to know a bunch of like animal names, like scientific names, like hundreds. And I remember using it for that and passing, and a lot of people failed that class. So, but yeah, I used that to get me through college, as far as like memorization, things that I'm not good at. And then I kind of just coast in the classes that I am good at. So like the computer science classes, the math classes, I didn't need to do that much work. Um, but for like history, biology, I would use cue cards. I'm gonna get a cue. God damn. I mean, that sounds like kind of a fun story. But yeah, the nice thing about that, it uses a. I see. It uses a like a human psychology, like proven way to memorize shit. So like it'll take a little bit longer to build the cards, but if you wanted to like study it to like actually do well or like ace things, then you it'll take less time than it would take to study it just normally. More time than like fudging your way through it, right? But and just like, oh, maybe I'll take the hit on this one. And it's definitely more time consuming than that, but it's less time consuming than just like reading it over and over for sure. Yeah. So then, yeah, I would download that program, make flashcards for whatever you need. What like figure out. You probably have some idea of the shape that the test will take, right? Like you have some idea what kind of questions that teacher's going to ask. Maybe not the specific questions from the test, but like a an idea of what kind of questions they would be, and then try to make your cards in that format and break it all down, and you'll do good. Yeah, that's tough. I don't know if I could do that, dude. Like, it's
That
rough.
Hucking is still recharging. It is not ready yet.
There we go. All right, maybe we get a good team this time. That sucks, dude. Well, I hope you do good. Come on. Currency. 163. Ugh. So, let's see. What do we buy first?
You'll find no better in the city.
Ah, I see. So not like a memorize these
Return to me soon.
words, but like a writing prompt on like can you describe like the kind of sort of like a book report almost. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Is this like writing in a different language than you're used to, or is this like a almost like a literature class? Okay, so it's like a literature class basically. So like English lit, something like that. I see what you're saying. At least for me, it would have been like English lit, but for you, it's probably something else. So the important thing about this class is it's a bunch of cast spells, but you have different spell schools. So we got Fire, Chaos, and Shadow. And you basically always want to be casting something. So, like, if you're in range of people, you always want to be, like, some spell to be coming off. Some spell to be coming off. When you gotta move, you use your instant cast stuff. Give text 6 questions. Yep. Alright, we got at least one healer here. Any Zerking? No Zerking. They didn't contest. Alright, we're going blacksmith. Fuck, I took damage there. Alright, we're gonna gate up. Can't use that here, what?
I cannot use that. I am out of range. I cannot use that item.
Okay, we're probably dead here.
Too far away. That item is still recharging.
That's fine. They kept farm, so it's all good. Can only 1v2 for so long, especially when it's a healer and a DPS. Where am I going? So lumber mill's about to shift. I'm gonna try to get to blacksmith because we're still contesting. Oh no, I'm gonna help this guy out. Okay, he's dead. I thought I could gate up there, or that would have gone differently too, because I got stuck in the water. I'm gonna kill this priest.
I cannot use that. I cannot use that. It is not ready yet. I cannot use that. I cannot use that.
Got him?
I cannot use that.
Being this pally now.
It is not ready yet.
Damn, I still wreck on lock. I was fucking pumping in that fight for sure. Yeah, by a lot. Yep. Yep. Go and go mine. Down. Okay, we get it for free. I'm gonna come behind him.
Too far away. I cannot
Kill this warrior here.
I cannot use that.
Slow you down.
I must get closer.
Escape from me. He bubbled.
I cannot use that.
Now he's dead.
I am out of range. I must get closer. I cannot use that. I cannot use that.
Over this.
Too far away.
Slower and I'll slow her more.
That light is still recharging.
God damn. Holy shit. That's a lot. Alright. Yeah. I mean, it kind of depends on what it is. Especially if you're talking about like code and stuff, it's like sometimes it really do gotta be like that. Sometimes it don't.
Goodbye now.
Alright, let's see. Currency.
Oh, it's you. Hello.
Okay. Something else. Oh. Okay, then yeah, I have no idea. Because I was never really good at that shit. Like, history and literature and foreign languages were all really bad for me. And I could have done foreign languages, but I didn't end up needing to, so... Like, I just basically got by.
It is not ready yet.
That's I mean, that's like one more than I can speak in, dude. So I think you're fine. I took some German in high school. That's about the extent of it. It's funny how that works, right?
I cannot use that item.
Yeah. Uh, just want this cold to go away.
It is not ready yet.
I could probably do a shuffle. Let's fuck it. I'm just like take that, France. Yeah, but where will you get your baguettes? Rift, rift, on flag, infernal, chaos bolt, chaos bolt.
I cannot use that item. It is not ready yet. That item is still recharging.
Scalding Flames. Is there anything that I could sacrifice here? Damage Conflagrate, Shadowburn. That's all so good. Eradication. It's very good. I mean, you could drop Grimoire and sacrifice, and you could go like a demon build. You lose out on a pretty good amount of damage, but
I require a target.
alright, so I do have Curse of Weakness in my macros. That's good.
Too
Or
far away.
Amplify.
I don't get it. We just have something to do with it. Don't you only like it or something?
I cannot use that item. It is not ready yet.
actions. Let's see how much the Grimoire sacrifice is dealing. Quite a bit. So like 14k on like every other attack. Yeah, I can see why people use that. What's that?
I cannot use that item. That item is still recharging. I cannot use that item.
Barbarian space. Metric space is generated by a specific procedure starting with a framework of non-Euclidean and projective geometry. Barbarian space has been used in various areas of mathematics. Cool. Yeah, non-Euclidean math is really cool. If you ever like looked at any Unreal stuff in like using non-Euclidean coordinates, you get really trippy effects. It's like I'm trying to think of some of the games that have used stuff like that. I mean, obviously Portal would be an example, but like beyond that, there was one that I'm trying to think of. It's like you could like grab a piece and then like move it close to the camera and then drop it, and it would be like larger, like the piece would have actually grown.
Still recharging.
Things like that. It's like longer if you go through it in one direction and shorter if you go through it in the other direction and stuff like that. Or like
I cannot use that item.
Or like a hallway that's longer on the inside than the outside. So like you can walk around it and it's just a door frame, but you go in the door frame and it's like a hallway. Things like that are done with non-Euclidean math.
It is not ready yet. That item is still recharging.
if Solo Shuffle pops, I have to change this. Also, I need Havoc on my bar. Yeah, like there was a Mario game kind of like that. Havoc police, there it is. Okay, Havoc. I got Havoc there, and then I need Soul Rip. Put it here. It's honestly like another wall. Oops. Okay, hang on. Let me put the thing down so you can hop up. Oh, come on. You can do it. All right, you did it. Hey. Hey, come here. Oh my god. So, she is blind and super old, and she's missing most of her teeth, so her tongue hangs out. She turned and looked at me. She has both eyes looking in opposite directions, and her tongue hanging at like a 45-degree angle all the way out of her mouth. You look like a doofus. Hey. Time for a cue to pop. Come on. Probably only do one more of these. This is the thing that gets me. When I sit here, I play WoW. If it always gets me like how much time I'm wasting. Like, eventually it gets to me. Because these are the two forms of content I need to get gear for this character. But it takes me 15 minutes to get a game.
I cannot use that item.
So this is just like a straight up 1 minute cooldown for 8 seconds. Reduce damage done and healing by 25% for the enemy team. That's quite good. Nether Ward, Call Observer. I need to fix my mouse is what I need to do. I was just bored and I would chat with people occasionally when they drop in. I'm not trying to be like famous or anything. Also, I wanted to have a record of my dev process so that I could like make videos with it later if I want to. If I'm just sitting here doing a thing, having the stream open doesn't really cost me anything, and sometimes people drop by and you can chat with them. That's it.
It is not ready yet.
Yeah, I just like to chat with people occasionally, break up the monotony of doing something by myself. So I have... Alright, later, dude.
That item is still recharging. It is not ready yet.
Okay, we gotta shuffle. Oh boy, here we go. Hopefully I don't get placed too high here. Low MMR, come on. Alright. Receiver, arms, priest. I'm probably gonna hit this warrior most likely. Or maybe the priest. I don't have access to these keybinds right now. Yeah, see, it put me in at 2100. God damn it. This is gonna be rough. I don't know how to fucking play this class. Warriors too, so I'm gonna get fucking chased all game. Alright. Haven't used any cooldowns yet. I'm gonna soul rip this guy out of this.
I cannot use that. I cannot use that.
Okay, we wall here.
I cannot use that.
This way. This way.
It is not ready yet.
Big void eruption.
Cannot use that. I cannot use that.
Yeah. I'm not ready to play at the rating that it put me at, unfortunately, because I just picked this up today. I was afraid this would happen. Like, I could probably play it like 1900 right now.
I cannot use that.
Alright, we're going.
Cannot use that. That item is still recharging. I cannot use that.
Full fear, full fear, full fear. Slow rip. Oops, I kicked the wrong guy.
It is not ready yet.
You're the dragon. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Come on, boil. Got your rifts up in here.
Get closer.
Alright, so let's do the stuff that we're supposed to do here first, too, this time. And sacrifice the pet. Alright, this is double warrior. They're definitely going me. Fury seemed easier to kill. Alright, so I'm gonna go bail over here. We're gonna set up a port right here. And we're gonna set up a gate.
use that.
Roll.
I cannot use that.
Roll. Alright, that's a full fear. Maybe we can get something done here. Half fear. Quarter fear.
Titan is still recharging. I cannot use
Big damage, big damage, big damage. Blood. Soul rip.
cannot use that.
Okay, we got one. Maybe it's the Shadow Priest. At least we got one.
I am out of range.
We're going Shadow Priest. Sure.
Too far away. I must get close.
Full rip.
I cannot use that. It is not ready. That is still
Fear, Chaos Bolt.
I cannot use that. Cannot use that item yet. It is not ready yet.
Soul rip. Kick. The warrior's just fucking eating me.
That item is still recharging. I cannot use that.
Yeah, it's tough. This is the better warrior. this other warrior just pumped so much harder.
Item is still recharging. I cannot use it.
With these guys.
I cannot.
Well,
That item is still recharging.
wall. Got him. Nice. Yeah, this warrior is just way harder to deal with. Hey, we might even break even. Which is honestly bad. Because we need to lose rating.
I cannot use that.
Look for it.
I cannot use that item.
Extend. Oops, I kicked the wrong target.
It is not ready. I cannot use that item.
Okay, I have a little timeout here. Hear the smoke?
That item is still recharging.
No pumping? Portal? Fear? Fear?
I am out of range.
Yeah. Well, it's not too bad. We need to be lower rated because I'm not ready to play Lock at like 2K plus right now. Alright, I'll do this Battleground Blitz and then probably get off. Need to do some shit around the house. about it. You want chin rub? Yeah, I'll rub your chin. I'd be happy to rub your chin. Here you go. Oh, oh yeah. Oh yeah, that feel good. That's because you a good girl. And then for battlegrounds, we'll definitely run this. $455, so we can get another piece. I mean, it might actually be best to get our haste ring.
Best goods in the Isles.
Because right now we have a mastery ring, which is no bueno. We want as much haste as possible, and our biggest chunk of haste that we can get is probably... Well, getting our leggings here and then swapping this out with the PvP piece with haste on it is probably the biggest chunk. But the second biggest chunk we can get is on our ring. And that's 525.
I am always at your service.
Yeah, so we get like 800 haste from the ring. Probably do that.
walker through the house, returned to his own knowledge of especially in the moment of assistance of the house and his fire, option means of severe stress related trauma like blindness is also. This agent can cooperate with the mortgage items to identify the found objects, mortgage items. Your exact knowledge is fine failure of this case. File VF 1.
They took it, but they erased it. Tell me what it was. Military UFOs? Those like yourself, we believe in the existence of extraterrestrials on this earth. Straight as our long because all the evidence to the contrary not entirely displays it. They're here, aren't they? The longer they've been here for a long, long time.
There we go. Come on. Come on. Going mid at start and just try to do as much pressure as possible. What's our rating? Yeah, and also, how come it starts me in 1400 like battlegrounds, but 2100 in fucking arena? That's some shit. I feel like fresh characters or character. Oh no, it's not. It's because this character's not fresh. It's because this character played in this expansion and hit that. That's why. Yep, yep. Because I played this character in season 1 and got pretty high. Lame. This is a healer. Yeah, it is. Alright, come on, guys. Get in here. Okay. Nice bubble, I guess.
Use that. I cannot use that.
Team is here, so you should be getting the other mixes. Oh, we're not. Which is a problem. Hey, we got another base. Up here to farm, probably. Alright, this is good. Going quarry. Didn't slow me. Nope. That was my enemy fault right there. Let me get it. Bye. Annoying. But he could have helped with Corey. Instead he killed me, so whatever. Alright, come on, come on, come on, come on. Sack this. They just gotta spin a little bit longer there and we'll get it. Alright, nice. What's up, dude?
Too far away.
I'm taking the base, dude.
I am out of range.
Still taking it. Got it.
I must get closer. I cannot use that. I cannot use that. I cannot use that item. That thing is still recharging.
Alright, we pull ahead. Nice.
I cannot use that.
Here in the bolt.
I cannot use that.
Here. Bolt. Bolt. Center port right here. What you actually do, if you were serious, is you pull out another pet while you're guarding the point solo. If you're worried about rogues. But we win pretty easily. So I think that's gonna be it for me for now. I got some stuff I need to do. So yeah, later.